This podcast is being recorded and produced on Gadigal land.
We pay our respects to the traditional custodians of this country and elders past, present.
We extend our respect to any First Nations, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people joining us today.
Always was, always will be Aboriginal land.
I'm Brittney Saunders.
And I'm alright. Hey, and this is High Scrollers, the podcast version of your favourite group chat.
If it's trending, going viral or has you gripped, we're talking about it.
Coming up on this episode, it's been a big week on the internet, which we love, because some weeks it's not. So we're doing things a little bit differently this week for you. We have a surprise. Some of you might love it, some of you might hate it.
I think they're going to absolutely love it. This episode has been out of control.
Yeah, we don't care either way, okay? Because it's our show, not yours. But I think without further ado, we should just get into it, because there's no further explanation needed. Deal me in, doll. Let's go. Would you like to say your line, Brittney, because you've forgotten it the last few weeks?
Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning. Hello, scrollers. Welcome back to another episode of us doing mediocre. And we're excited to be here. No, not life-changing, nothing. Still not sure how we have an audience, but so grateful for it. Thank you.
What did we do to deserve, honestly?
We are here and living and thriving and obsessed. I actually have had a great week on the internet. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes we get together on a Monday morning or sometimes a Sunday night and we go, fucking hell, nothing happened this week.
And I'll tell you what, we come in and then we record and then as soon as we go home, like for the next 24 hours, that's when everything good happens on the internet. We're like, for fuck's sake. And then it's too late by the next week for us to talk about it. Like the universe is just out to get us sometimes. But like if we can just talk about like nothing and people love it. Like, just absolute garbage.
For sure.
So, I feel like it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, I thought because we had such a killer week, we actually came together to brainstorm what we're going to talk about for today's episode. And we actually had so many good ideas that I was like, how about we switch things up? We're doing something a little bit different today.
Which, you know, I love doing. I love bending the rules.
I know. And so, today I thought what we could do for you, scrollers, is an entire episode of royal flushes.
Back to back.
Because there have been so many good royal flushes of the week this week that I could not pick, and I thought, stuff it, Britt. Let's just do them all. So, play the track or whatever. Whoever's edited something this week, hit it.
Please be upstanding for the royal flush.
Yes, it's time for our royal flush of the week. Best thing we've seen on the internet this week. But of course, that theme will continue for the entire rest of the episode because there's been so many
getting
things.
Straight into it.
Would you like me to go first?
Fine.
Because I've got one that's come off the back of something we were talking about not long ago. Remember we were talking about poo samples. When you turn 50, you get the kit in the mail from the government or whoever sends it, and you got a poo. You got to get a sample, send it off.
How does that work? I'm curious.
Well, thankfully, my royal flush is...
Have you ever had to do a poo sample, by the way?
No, I'm not 50.
Well, something might have happened.
No, I've never had to do a poo sample, but, you know, sexual health checkups, I've got to put the swab up my bum.
And I'm sure you're going to get onto this about the poo sample, but I'm just curious because I've obviously never done a poo sample, but are you literally putting a cup down to your bum and pooing? Because what if the poo's too big and it overflows the cup?
I'm so sorry to anyone listening to this out loud today. I'm just imagining someone's gone, hey everyone, I've actually found this really good podcast. Let's play it out loud at work. Let's put it on the speakers at work and everyone can enjoy the podcast.
What if it's diarrhea?
And here we are. We're not even 4 minutes into the bloody thing. And here we are going... we're talking about poo samples. Now, look, it's a fact of life. We cover everything here at High Scrollers.
News.
And if it's trending, going viral, or has you gripped, we're talking about it. And this has had me gripped this week because I saw a demo video on TikTok. And have a listen to this because there are a few little pointers I want to talk about here.
Do a wee and flush the toilet. Then take one of the flushable toilet liners and lay it over the water in the toilet bowl. This will catch your poo. Once you have done a poo, the next step is to open the collection tube by twisting the green cap. Scrape the tip of the stick attached to the cap over different areas of the surface of the poo. You only need a tiny sample, smaller than a grain of rice. Put the stick back into the collection tube and click the lid shut. Shake the tube up and down several times. Make sure you don't open it again.
Make sure you
Now
don't
flush
open
the
it.
toilet as normal.
Like,
Imagine this voiceover artist recording that. He would have been pissing, surely.
there are so many points to consider here. First of all, the fact they've got a demo video, I absolutely love. The funniest part for me is they've had to get a voice actor to put on a voice like this so that they can connect with the men of Australia to get in there and scrape a sample of their poo. Because you can't have, like, because think about it. That's where my mind went. I went, imagine men, manly Australian 50-year-old men, getting a video and a lady's going, firstly, place the paper on the bottom of the toilet and do your poo.
So,
men are going to go, well, this is fucking gay. I'm not doing this. No, stuff this. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting her tell me what to do. I'm not letting a woman tell me how to do my business on the toilet. So they've had to get a man in, and not only just a man saying, place the paper down and do a poo. He's there going, place the paper down, make sure you don't, you shake it, you don't pick it out again. Like, listen to his voice.
Is by the toilet. Do a wee and flush the toilet.
Do a wee and flush the toilet. Make sure you flush it well.
I'll tell you what's fucked is I think whoever was responsible for this, like, this is the exact thoughts that they had. And they're like, we need to get a rugged, manly bloke for this video.
Yeah. Just so that the men of Australia can relate and actually want to take the test, which I totally get and understand. And I'm not laughing at the fact that they've done it, but I'm also laughing at the fact that they've done it. Like, I get it's a really important thing that men have to do. And I think women have to do it as well, right? I'm not sure. I've never tried to think about this sort of stuff. I'll cross this bridge when I'm 50.
I've never tried to think about this. You should try.
But I just think there's also obviously a video attached, a demonstration there. They've got nice little cartoon graphics showing the scrape of a grain of rice. No more. And that answered some of your questions because you were saying, how does it work?
So is that how poo samples have always worked? Like, you poo onto a sheet across the toilet
Apparently.
and then scrape it like a grain of rice and not put in the container and shake it.
Give it a shake.
And I'll tell you what, the fact that they had to put in there, don't open it again, like, that means someone has and something's gone terribly wrong for them to put that disclaimer in there.
Yeah. So that was one of my royal flushes of the week. Your turn.
Okay. Well, mine is a bit more serious. I'm not very woo-woo.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
In certain aspects, yes. I believe in what goes around comes around,
Yeah, me
karma,
too.
things like that. I believe in some sort of paranormal activity, I guess, and ghosts to an extent. But it depends what woo-woo you're referring to. Actually, I'm so woo-woo. I'm all about the horoscopes. I'm woo-woo. I'm saying it.
You're woo-woo. Well, I would say I'm not, but I do believe in like kind of like manifesting, but not like just think of $100,000 and you will get $100,000.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. You have to work hard.
Yeah.
Shut up. But I saw this one video and I forgot to bloody save it, but it just stuck with me. And this is just a little positive royal flush, something that I want all of us to practice. And I think something that I have subconsciously been practicing for like the last few years. And I would say that I used to not be this way. Anyway, I can't remember exactly what was said because I didn't fucking save it, but it was someone talking and they were saying that we should try to not ever say negative thoughts out loud because you will then like manifest that shit into your life.
Mm-hmm.
So that includes complaining out loud, whinging about something, just always being down in the dumps out loud.
Could never be me. No.
Yeah, and then they said...
We wouldn't have a podcast.
To an extent, and I fully, when I saw this video, I was like, yes, like 100%, because even just like bitching about people, gossiping, like talking negatively, it was just like a woo-woo video, and they were saying like, if you put that negativity out of your mouth into the world, you're going to attract that shit back. And then it got me thinking, I feel like I used to, like, back in the day, maybe when I was like a teenager or early 20s, I would like complain a lot and whinge about things. And I reckon it's so fucking true because now, I don't know why, like I haven't made the decision to do it, but I feel like now I basically don't complain about anything. Like, or I try to. Like, even if I've got a million things on, like, I'm never like, oh, fuck, like, work's fucking busy and this and that. Like, I just try to be positive about everything, no matter how hectic life is or no matter who's doing what at work or whatever. Like, it's so easy for us to be like, oh, for fuck's sake, these girls at work, I wish they would just do this and that. But I feel like I've subconsciously been practicing only speaking positively. And I know that's, like, very woo-woo and, like, lame. But I think it's fucking true and I believe in it. And so my thing, like for this royal flush, is try to do that.
Okay.
Try not to complain out loud all the time. You can still think negative things and whatever, but try not to project it out into the world. Because I honestly believe in that. And I know people in my life that are constantly negative, constantly whinging, never fucking satisfied, and their life is always shit.
Yeah, me.
Not you. We can whinge about things on the pod and have a rant, but I just mean like people that just whinge in day-to-day life and everything annoys them, everything's a problem. Mm-hmm. You're fucking manifesting that negativity. And so when I saw that, I was like, yes, I'm going to keep trying to never complain about anything. Give or take, yes, shit happens and we go, fuck, this is shit. But, you know, it's just a really good, positive little woo-woo video I saw.
Positive little woo-woo video.
Yeah. And so to all of you out there, stop fucking complaining.
Yeah. Or at least stop saying it out loud.
Yeah. Like,
That's
have the
nice.
thought, be frustrated, but get out of a habit. Because I just feel like it's so easy for us to just constantly be like, oh, this, that, and the other's wrong. Try and flip it around
Yeah.
and see what comes out of it.
Yeah.
So that's my positive royal flush.
Nice.
Back to you, Matthew.
Okay, great. Got another one for you. This one's fun, and it's a little shout out for a small business.
Okay.
They're called the Gypsy Loop. That's spelt GYPSEA.
Yeah.
Gypsy Loop. I saw this video on TikTok and didn't have many likes. I don't think the page has many followers. This might be a really, really small business. I think she's an Australian woman. And basically, you know how this is more of an issue for you girls or men with long hair. You've got your hair ties, right? And then your hair tie, you take your hair tie off. Where do you put it? You put it around your wrist, right? Mm. But then you might be out or whatever and you get a nice photo with your friends and boom, you've got your ugly hair tie around your wrist.
See, I've never wore hair ties on my wrist because I have really wide wrists and ankles. Like I've got like cankles. And so it cuts my circulation.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, go on.
Well, you might need a gypsy loop, darling, because what a gypsy loop is a stunning gold or silver bangle bracelet that goes around like a cuff bracelet sort of thing. And here, we've got to go Google, girl, to show you.
Gypsy loop.
Basically, it's got like an indent in it. It's hard to explain on a podcast, but if you go and look it up, the gold bangle is actually a little travel companion for your hair tie. And what you do is you put the hair tie around the bangle and then you're wearing this gorgeous gold bangle with the hair tie in the middle of it. And one, it's not cutting off your circulation. And two, it looks cute in photos.
That is very smart. I want to look it up right now. How
I
much
saw
are they?
that and I was like, I don't know, you grab how much they are, but I saw that and I was like, that is one of the most genius things and such a good solution to a problem that I was like, that's bloody fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I can see. Okay, so they're $119.
Oh, shit.
There's 3 sizes, but it's 18 karat gold plated.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. No. I mean, and I don't want to shit on a small business's prices. Like, you can charge whatever you want. I did not expect that.
It's 18 karat gold plated.
Okay. Is the silver one any cheaper?
Let me see.
No, it's not.
No, same.
Oh, okay.
So it's an actual gold bangle, and then, your hair tie sits inside it. That is really clever.
Okay, so it's high quality. It's going to last you a long time. And as I said, no shade to the business. You can charge whatever you like. I'm of the believer that a business can charge whatever they like.
Were you thinking it was going to be like $2?
Oh, no, but I was thinking 30 to 40, but I mean, I didn't, I would personally spend like $30 to $40 if I wanted to solve that problem. But I guess if you... if it is, I mean, that would be a good investment for someone, right?
Yeah.
$120. You pay it once.
And
You
it
got
would
this
be a
gold
good gift
bangle.
for that friend that always has a hair tie around their fucking wrist.
And think of, that's right. It's a nice, yes.
And let's be real, hair ties do ruin a fucking outfit.
Yeah.
100%.
And so at a wedding, you're wearing the gold bangle with the gorgeous, with the hair tie in it. No one can tell. And then later on in the wedding, you're taking the hair tie out and you can put your hair up. Like, it's like for those sorts of events and things like that.
Yep.
I just thought it was such a genius solution to a problem that so many people would have. And I was like, Royal Flush of the Bloody Week. And the lady who runs it seems like a top bitch. She seems awesome.
Shout out to you, the Blonde Nomads. They're the founders.
Yeah.
Tracy from the Blonde Nomads.
If Tracy's the one in the videos, look, I didn't look too far into this.
Yeah, I think that is.
But Tracy's awesome. Love her energy. Love her vibe.
Love you, Tracy.
She just seemed like such a nice person. And I was like, good on you. So if you want a gypsy loop, go for your life.
Okay, I've got a funny one.
Yeah.
But it's not really something I saw on the internet. It's something I saw in Newcastle.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Nah, who cares? We've bent the rules enough already.
Okay.
Just talk your shit, girl.
Okay, my next Royal Flush, but I completely forgot, Matt. I was going to drive past it like today because I wanted to double check what I saw if it was true.
Okay.
So it's going to be embarrassing. Like, I feel like when I go home to Newcastle, I want to go there today to confirm that it's true.
Just do it.
Okay, I'm going to do it because if it's not, this is really embarrassing.
Oh,
anyway.
I've said so much on this podcast that has turned out to be false, so it's fine.
No, but I don't want them to like contact us. Okay, I'm going to say this now, and I'm going to fucking go past.
Just put an allegedly at the front. Save yourself.
On the way home, allegedly, I'm going to go past and check. Okay, I'm going to fact check. I drove past a pub in Newcastle the other day, and I had to double fucking take. I'm pretty sure I saw on the outside window, you know how pubs have like signs all around the outside, like this Friday night, so-and-so, these specials, chicken snitty and whatever. I'm 90% sure, and hopefully it's still there because it's one of those chalk ones, that it said happy hour 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. I shit you not.
No.
Yeah, I shit you not.
No.
Let's look it up.
8 a.m. till 10 a.m.
Like, a pub's even open at that time.
Well, not usually, but was this... Oh, okay. So the only thing that gets me here is, are you 100% certain it was 8 till 10?
I'm pretty sure it was
Because
8
my
a.m. because
thing-
I remember AJ and I looking at it and going, what the fuck?
My thing is 8 till 10 p.m.
Wait, can we call them?
That's a weird... Oh, yeah, let's do it. I'll get them on the... I'll get them on the blog.
What are you
right
going
now.
to say when they say yes?
No, I'll say...
So, what time is your happy hour? On weekdays? I'm pretty sure it was a weekday happy hour.
Okay.
No. I'm scared. What if it's wrong?
Okay, be quiet. I'm calling.
Fuck off. I'm scared. Bleep out there using that business.
Hi, I was just wondering what time your happy hour is.
So we only have it in the morning from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m.
Okay, perfect. That's all good. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
A pub with happy hour from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I told you.
What is going on?
I don't know.
What is going on?
I told
happy hour at 8 a.m. And the way she just said it so casually. 8 a.m. till 10 a.m.
I
Imagine
told you.
I've got Pilates at 7 and a beer at 8. Like, let's go.
We only do it in the morning.
Oh my God.
Not you calling out to ask a pub when their happy hour is.
I am shook at that. I honestly thought something's gone wrong, but as I was saying, my mind went like, maybe they've written 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
No, and I thought of this last night, and then I thought, I'm going to leave early today, and I'm going to go to that pub, and I'm going to check, because I swear, AJ and I were like, what the fuck? But it was nighttime that we saw it, and I just couldn't be sure, but there you go.
Oh my
That's my
gosh,
royal flush, even though it's not
confirmed.
something I saw on the internet. I saw Reese Masson there, who I saw on the internet, so therefore
I would
you know.
love for them, that pub, to, if this does get back to them.
No, I don't want it to.
Which every time we talk about something like this, it does get back to them. So I'm assuming
Please
it might.
don't send it to the pub.
No, but I would actually like to just dive deeper into that
I'm
conversation.
scared. They're going to hate me. I can never be seen there again.
Because my thing is, like, on a maybe...
I'm going to be banned for exposing them.
But you're not exposing. It's a fucking hilarious thing to have written on the like. It's every
on the
single person.
street.
Every single person who listens to this podcast is going to be like, "Why the fuck is a happy hour at 8 a.m. till 10 a.m.?" We all want to know the answer to this question. So if it gets
No,
back,
I'm scared they're going to ban me.
they're not going to ban you. We haven't said anything bad about it. We haven't said any. We're not slandering the business. We don't care how you run your business.
I like that pub.
Yeah, we don't care how you run the business. We love you. But I need to know what decision went into making, and also how popular is an 8 a.m. Are there people coming in for a house wine at 8:01 a.m.? Because I need to get them on the pod. Those patrons need
Let's
to
go
come.
there and do a high scrollers at 8 a.m. happy hour at the
And
pub.
you know what? I genuinely will.
Yeah.
Because that is like so insane to me.
Yeah.
An 8 a.m. happy hour, which also begs the question, like, I wonder how they... Surely there's like, I mean, obviously it's legal if they're doing it, but like,
I
surely
didn't even know
with the-
pubs were open at 8 a.m. I thought they would
No.
open at like just before lunchtime.
Yeah.
Or like 10.
Yeah. I'm like, the liquor licensing around that and sort of things like that. That's where
Yeah.
my mind goes. And it's nothing against the pub, the venue.
We love you.
I just want to know, like, the thought process behind that. How successful is the happy hour? Because the thing is as well, let's talk about it from an actual business perspective. You put on a happy hour, one in your quieter hour, which obviously 8 till 10 a.m. would be quiet. I get it.
Why not do like 2 till 4?
No, but you put in a happy hour from like, let's say 5 to 6, because you hope that people come and have a few drinks and then they're like, well, we may as well stay for dinner and then get more drinks
Great
with
food
dinner.
there, by the way, everyone.
And it's like, it gets people in the door and then, they hopefully spend more money elsewhere. I also learnt recently, total other tangent, but while we're on this kind of business aspect, I'm having deja vu. I feel I might have said this on the pod and stop me if I have, but Big W is the place to get like the cheapest books you can. Like, you've got your big bookstores, and then you've got like anywhere that sells a book. It can be, on average $30 for a book, but Big W sometimes has books for $12, $18. It's a lot cheaper than everything else. And I actually learned that Big W can charge less for books because they take a cut on the books. They actually hardly make a profit, if at all, I think, on selling books in Big W. But they hope that you will come to buy a book and then buy other things in the store that are marked up higher.
That's true, and they have said that.
Yeah, so... Similarly to a happy hour, they go, well, we'll give them, hardly any profit on the drinks for an hour in the hopes that they stay and have dinner and drinks and then maybe,
But
whatever.
what's the goal with it being at 8 in the morning? Like, you just
Well,
hope
that's
that
what I'm
they'll
saying.
play the pokies at 8 a.m. in the morning.
That's what I'm saying is it doesn't make sense to me 8 till 10 a.m.
What do you reckon that lady just thought on the phone then when you rang to ask that?
Well, I don't know. I don't. I think she might get that all the time. That could be, even though it was not on the internet, that could be one of the best royal flushes. We've done so well so
thank
far. We've got
you.
poo, pubs, and I'm moving on to pizza. Because
Okay.
I've got a royal flush for you that I saw online that actually divided the internet. And we might put in our broadcast channel a little vote on, I guess, what people think of this and whether you agree or not. And I want to know if you agree, Brittney. I saw a video of this lady with a frozen pizza sitting on the counter in front of her. And she says to the camera, you can just cut one slice of pizza from a frozen pizza and chuck it in the air fryer, right?
Yeah.
And she cuts just one triangle piece of the pizza, the frozen pizza on the bench. And then obviously she's putting the frozen pizza back in the freezer. And just that one slice she's cut, she puts that in the air fryer and cooks that for 10 minutes and eats it.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Fucking genius.
Yeah.
Fucking genius. But the internet hates it.
Why?
They're like, this made me so uncomfortable. This is so wrong. Like, this gave me
My
the
only
ick.
thought to you saying this is, who is only eating one slice? Like, my thought is, I'm having the whole pizza. If I'm eating a pizza, I eat the whole thing.
I know, me too. And I literally got Domino's the other day and I was like, well, I better get 2. And then
I've eaten 2 pizzas before in one sitting.
2 garlic bread, couple churros on the side, soft drink. It's all happening. Can I just say, I fucking love Domino's.
Same.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
Domino's.
I love
Domino's.
Domino's.
Deep pan. That's my favourite. Or the cheesy
cheesy
crust.
I almost did double decadence the other day, which
What's
is where they
that?
put the layer of cheese in between.
Yum.
Yeah, but I didn't want to risk it, so I just stuck with my true and tried cheesy crust.
I love the cheesy crust.
If anyone's interested, not that you are, but I will let you know, my order is a meat lovers, which I miss that it's no longer called Metasaurus. It hasn't been called Metasaurus since like 2008.
Yeah, I was going to say, when
But
was that?
I just miss it being called Metasaurus. I think that's so camp. Get the meat lovers with a cheesy crust, then get a just simply cheese pizza, but swap the sauce. No tomato sauce, you're putting creme fraiche on it. Okay?
Yeah,
creme
yeah.
fraiche. And then you simply cheese. And then you can even sometimes add extra cheese just to make it really cheesy with a cheesy crust as well.
Yeah.
Because I used to get like a cheesy garlic bread, or even there is a cheesy garlic pizza. But unfortunately, I can't have garlic anymore these days. As I've gotten older, my stomach just, I don't know, my digestive system will not tolerate garlic. Same with onions.
Yeah.
Garlic I'm okay without. Onions?
See,
Fuck, I miss those.
I love garlic, anything like garlic bread or whatever, but I'm so self-conscious of having garlic breath that I like avoid it because I don't want to eat it at like lunch and then I'm like talking to someone in their face with fucking garlic breath.
Yeah.
That's a good insult, by the way. If someone's ever pissing you off and they're talking to you, just say, "Radio, garlic breath," and walk away. Imagine how self-conscious you would
And
be.
they're like, when did I eat garlic 3
and they're
days
like,
ago?
I haven't eaten garlic. Just go, "Radio, garlic breath." Like,
Also,
fuck off.
do you want to know? I've got something. I'm going to expose my mum here. Sorry, mum, but I'm going to expose my mum because when I was younger, my mum was one of those mums who like would tell me, "Oh no, you can't have one of those, sweetie." Like a melting moment. She loves a melting moment.
Oh, I love a melting moment.
So that was like my mum's thing. My mum would like splash out. It would be a big deal for my mum to get melting moments. And I wasn't allowed to have any. And I wanted one so bad because they look so good. And she'd always go, "Oh no, sweetie, you can't have these. It has liqueur in it. Yeah, it's got alcohol in it. So you're not allowed to have
That's
those."
like rum balls, being like, you can't have that.
You can't have them because they've got alcohol in it. There's no alcohol in a melting moment. But she would say that so that I wouldn't have one as a child.
That's a bit selfish.
I know. But another thing that she would do, speaking of garlic, is my mum and dad would go out for the night, have a big party, whatever. And then I would get babysat or whatever. And then I remember I would like wake up in the middle of the night to my mum vomiting in the toilet. And, or maybe the next morning as well. And I'd be like, "Mummy, are you okay?" And my mum would go, "Yeah, sweetie, I just had a bit of garlic last night. I had some garlic prawns. I think there was some garlic in the food that I ate." And she went my whole childhood
Being hungover.
And I thought she was allergic to garlic. My mother is not allergic to garlic.
That's
she just
hilarious.
She just had a big night on the wine. So, in her defense, I think that's pretty fucking iconic. And to any of the parents out there who
You
might
can
need to
use
use
that.
that excuse, there's one for you, because I look back now and I go, that is so smart of my mum to be like, "Yeah, sorry, sweetie, I'm allergic to garlic." She wasn't. We were having garlic bread every second night with our
That's
dinner.
hilarious. I always wonder, because basically, like, AJ is the only friend in his friend group that has no kids. And there's like 2 of them left. And I always think, like, I take my hat off to all of you parents that go out and have fun and like get on the wines or whatever, and then you're hungover the next day, but you have to parent.
Yeah.
Because I can't. Like, I can't function. Like, when you feel sick or got a massive headache or whatever, like, how do you fucking do it?
And Britt, my thing is as well, and I'm not shaming anyone who's had a kid. Don't care when you have a kid. Don't care when you have a kid. I love you and you do you. But I sit here and I look at my life as a 30-year-old and I think to myself, I was 21 and my friends were having kids. Their kids are 9 fucking years old. Can you imagine having a 9-year-old child right now, Brittney? Because I can't think of anything worse. Like, God bless you, and I'm so happy for you, and I love that that's what you've done with your life, and that's the decision you've made, and you have a beautiful family. To all my friends who have had kids young. Like, some of my friends had kids at 19, 21, 22, 23, whatever it is. I go... Because as a 30-year-old, I think like a newborn to 3 years old, I could tolerate that. But I feel like a child still.
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
do
I'm sending
too.
my 9-year-old off to, what's that, year 3, year 2? I don't know, year 5? I don't know how old they are. And I'm going, I still look at I go to do the groceries
But
and
I
I go,
think-
wait, do I have enough time to drink this milk before it goes off? I can't even
I
figure
think
out.
you just change when you become a parent. Like, that just kicks in.
Yeah,
like, I'm the
so
same as you.
true.
Like, I feel like a child myself right now. And, like, how the fuck could I look after a 9-year-old right now? But I think when you're in this scenario, like, you just have no choice. Like, you
Yeah.
just got to do it and be a parent, even though you feel like 12 years old yourself.
Yeah.
But I know. And again, you just do it. But, like, being hungover and having a kid, like, running around and coming to wake you up. Like, when I've had a big night out, I just, like, rot in bed all the next day.
Yeah.
Do you still do that when you're a parent? No, you just, Ellie's
gotta get
in
up.
here. What do you do? Can you come in and tell us?
Yeah.
You speak from
Producer Ellie.
experience.
Yeah.
Mother in the house.
Yeah. Mother is here.
Mother is here. I have a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. And, like, they don't go away when you have a hangover.
So they're just there being
Yeah,
annoying.
they'll come in and wake you up. So they'll be the alarm clock. Which sucks.
Oh, do you just feel even more sick? Like, you know?
Do they get it? Like, do they come in and go and
And
you
they go, "Mummy's not okay."
Go away, and do they go away, or do they go, Mummy, I want breakfast. Come and make me something.
It depends on the age, because you said before you could have a newborn to 2-year-old or 3-year-old, but that's actually the hardest age.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm so preoccupied with them, I've got no time to go out. You know?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you could have a hangover with like a 1-year-old, and I was thinking,
No,
that's
no.
worse. A
No.
7-year-old, like they've got iPads, they can
Oh,
make
okay.
breakfast if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They're a bit more, they can look after themselves a little bit.
See, my mind was more the grand scheme of things, because I'm going newborn to 3 years old. You're in a playpen and you're entertaining. You know, a newborn's in one of those bungee things, the bungee swings, jumping up and down all
Jolly
day.
jumper.
They're fucking sorted. A 9-year-old, I got to take her to soccer practice twice a week, soccer on the weekends. She's doing netball in summer, cricket in autumn, winter in spring, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Then she got all the sleepovers and her friends, and she's got after school activities. I've got to drop her at school, pick her up, wait for the bus, whatever the fuck. I can't. You know what I mean?
I've done a few hangovers where you're standing in the middle of flip out.
Oh, no.
No.
Time zone. And no fresh air in the house.
But how do you function? Because, like, I can't. Like, I don't really get that hungover, but I just feel like shit the next day. Like, I got a headache and I just don't feel myself. Like, how do you then go out and do activities?
I honestly don't know, but like I sit here and you say I don't feel like I could do that, but
You just
probably
do
can't
it.
Imagine that you could run a company with
True.
like 60 employees, but somehow you just like muddle your way through it, and then
Yeah.
the day is done. You get takeaway for dinner, and everyone's in bed, and it's over.
And then work the next day and do it all over again. Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
wow.
Oh, bit of insight there from producer Ellie. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. God, that was fun.
Yeah.
How did we even get onto that? Pizza.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with chopping up a piece of pizza and putting it in the air
exactly
fryer,
right.
and that's the you know, when it comes down to it, that is what we mean. There's nothing wrong with slicing up some pizza and putting it in the air fryer. My only thing is put the whole fucking thing in.
Yeah. I made so much food for my friend and I the other night. It was Friday night. We were like, do we Uber Eats? Do we not? Blah, blah. And I was like, can we just use up some of the shit in my freezer? I've got just random shit. Let's just do it. I had a pizza in the oven. I had 2 chicken schnitzels, hash browns. I was like, do I chuck in some spring rolls? And I just wanted to use everything in the freezer. And I just put the banquet of fried food in the oven.
Yeah.
And I love my air fryer. Remember, I was like, I can't remember the last time I used my oven, and I was all about the air fryer. But I will say, it being so small, like that's the reason I had to use the oven, because how am I fitting all the pizza and the chicken schnitzels and everything in there? And God, we ate it all, and oh my God, it was beautiful to just have an array of so many cuisines and delicacies. And so this is your sign this week to use up whatever you've got in your freezer and just have
so
a
much
fucking
stuff.
smorgasbord
Yeah, love
of
that.
food. Put it all in, and you know what? Cooking times, throw them out the window, okay? The chicken schnitzels were 28 minutes. The pizza was 20. The spring rolls were this. One was at 210 degrees. One was 180. I just sort of put it in the middle, averaged it all out, checked the chicken wasn't pink, and we were good to go, okay?
See, well, on that topic of ovens and air fryers, I don't know if I've already said this, but as you know, AJ and I are renovating our house and we've got all new appliances that are going in. The oven that we got, I don't know what brand it is. It could be Smeg oven. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure, but it is an air fryer oven. And I'm like, does that not just show? Have I already said this on the podcast? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Does that not just show that like an oven and an air fryer is the same thing? But apparently it's got like air fryer setting and oven setting. But what's the difference?
I don't know what the actual difference is.
Neither. I'll let you all know
Can we
once
please
we
Google?
use it.
Go Google, girl. We're going to Google
type
difference
in-
between...
Or even type in like Smeg oven air fryer.
Press escape, darling. Press escape on the keyboard. There we go. So we're going...
Look at Smeg oven air fryer.
No, just type in we want the difference, right? We want what is the difference
yeah.
between oven and air fryer.
I think an air fryer is just quicker. An air fryer can be thought of as a sort of mini convection oven. Both appliances use a fan to circulate heated air throughout the cooking cavity. However, they are different. A convection oven has a larger capacity and air frying optimizes the cooking environment for crispy fried results. Like, it's like the same fucking thing. I feel like an air fryer is just smaller and gets hotter quicker.
Yeah, I think it just gets the job done. Less cleanup, less to worry about. You don't have to wait for a preheat either.
Yeah. So I'm wondering I haven't used this new oven yet, obviously, but will I turn it on and it'll be like hot straight away, or do I have to wait?
Oh, there you go. Air fryer is actually better for... where did I just see that? Wait, just go back to Google for me because it did have the answer just there. Here it says an air fryer is in a convection, blah, 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 blah. It wicks moisture off better and thus gives better browning. So I think you're in an air fryer getting crispier, maybe a little drier. Because what's interesting is I have some chicken. It's like protein chicken, and it's protein chicken. Chicken is protein, but the coating on it is a protein as well. And I think the settings are like air fryer 12 minutes, oven 25.
So
and I was
it's
like,
just
that's
slower.
so strange, but it's because to dry it out and cook it, you might need longer in an oven, it sounds like. Anyway, who cares? Honestly.
Well, let's get on to the last royal flush of this mega royal flush episode. Again, this was a TikTok I saw. I don't know if I saved it, but it was really quick and simple. I think it was actually 2 other people talking on a podcast. They said, or this girl said, that people can only be cool or popular. You can't be both.
Oh.
You.
Well, let me think about this. Oh, hang on a second.
So, what are we if you can't be both?
Oh, we're not cool.
You don't reckon?
We're not cool. Brittney, we've never been cool. We have never been cool.
I think other people would say otherwise.
You reckon?
Some people would think we're so cool.
I reckon you, not me. I don't reckon anyone looks at me and goes, he's so cool. Honestly, think about that, Britt. No
What
one
would
has.
you
Those
rather
words
be?
have never come. I'd rather be popular. You can make more money. You can count on more people. You've got more things at your service.
So you think you're popular? Yeah.
Yeah, cool gives almost unapproachable, unachievable, unrelatable. Popular, you're popular for... Oh, it's hard because... Yeah. Cool or popular? Can you be... I'm trying to think of someone in life who is cool and popular.
Flex mummy.
So true.
She's cool and popular.
So true.
That's the first person I thought of. Maybe she's the exception. But apparently you can't be both. Who do you think is cool and popular? Okay, Kylie Minogue, is she cool or popular?
Oh, she's
not.
popular.
Yeah, she's not cool.
Popular.
Whereas like Charlie XCX is cool, but she's also popular.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. But then in the grand scheme of things, what is popular? Because in retrospect, Charlie XCX is a huge artist, but nowhere near the level of some of those pop stars out there.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, she's cool, and yes, she's popular. She's got millions of fans. I get it. But like in the grand scheme of things,
She's cool.
Is she cool? Because
Yeah.
she's not as popular as everyone else.
Who's
like, what
someone that
warrants
you
popular?
know, or like a famous influencer that's just cool?
Just cool and not popular?
Yeah. If like obviously they're going to be popular because they're an influencer, but who is someone that's just straight up cool? If you had to pick,
See, this is the thing. I think it's different because with I wouldn't have. Do you have anyone in mind? Because I don't know.
I would say Matilda Jerf.
I'll look her up.
She's like in the UK or something, but I don't think she's even from the UK. I don't know where she's from, but Jerf Avenue, she owns this brand and it's very cool, and she's cool. She's obviously very popular, but I would
3 million followers.
But I would say she's cool.
So she's cool and popular.
But you can't be both.
But I thought you were. But you can. Are you saying you can't though?
That's what these people said.
Oh, so are we agreeing or disagreeing? I'm confused here.
I don't know.
I've gone off track because she is. If what you're saying is
she
she's
is popular
cool.
and cool.
Yeah.
But she strikes me as cool.
Right, but she's also popular.
Yeah.
So haven't we just debunked what those people said?
Yeah, probably. You can be both. But we are not cool.
No. Yeah,
I think the scrollers would disagree and they'll say we are both really cool.
I've never been cool. No, I'm happy to never be cool. I've been popular my whole life. Like, I've always attracted a crowd, if you know what I mean. Like, I've always been able to, walk through life.
Walk down the street and have a swarm of people around you.
You know what I'm saying, though. I can walk into a room and make friends with anyone and blah, blah, blah. Class clown vibes. Not that I was a class clown in high school because I was too busy getting fucking bullied. But, like, later in life, I feel popular describes me more than cool.
Yeah.
I don't see myself being cool. I'm quite tacky. I'm quite the opposite.
Daggy.
Yeah, daggy.
Yeah.
There's always, you look at me, I wear something stunning, but there's always just something off, isn't there? And I love that for me. I love just being a little bit unpolished. I think that's good. I think people who are too polished are scary. They actually scare me. I need a little bit of vulnerability. I need a little bit of realism. And so I love, getting all dolled up. It's all fucking gorgeous. I look absolutely fucking hot. But,
There's
if you look closer, it's a bit daggy. It's a bit off. It's a bit wild. Yeah. And I love that.
I'll never forget. Wait, I don't know if it was a joke or if there was a story behind it, but you sent me a photo of a pair of heels one day years ago and you were like, I got these, but I don't like them. Do you want them? And that was so ugly. But was there something else behind the reason that you did that? I remember I wrote back, I was like, is this a prank?
No, it's probably genuinely being nice.
And I was like, they are ugly. Remember they're like a white diamond heel?
Yeah. Yeah. And I actually think I genuinely thought you'd like them.
I thought you were pranking me because it was when you had your old podcast, you used to do pranks all the time.
Right.
So that's when I was like, is this a prank?
Oh.
Because I would be daggy.
Maybe. It sounds like something I do, but I actually can't remember that.
It was years ago.
But no, everything's just a little mismatched with me, but that's my entire personality.
Yeah, I like it.
I love that. I love it. Oh my God. So I think we've determined you actually can be cool
both.
and popular, but it's very rare.
Flex Mummy is one for
Flex
sure.
Mummy's cool and popular. I feel I'm happy and safe being just cool.
No, just popular.
Oh, yes. So true. So true.
So you do think you're cool?
No.
Yeah, I think we're both popular, not cool. Because if you be an idiot on social media, you're not cool.
No.
Because you're not afraid to just be an idiot.
Yeah, but what even warrants cool?
Like someone that just has an image that they want to keep and they don't steer away from it and they have a certain look and vibe and aesthetic and they really stick to it.
Yeah.
And don't ever show who they really are.
Yeah.
That's like what gives off cool vibes to me, but it's all probably just a facade.
Right.
And someone with not much personality.
But see, those people also get famous and get popular.
True, but it's all a show.
I think maybe those people who were talking on this podcast, I haven't seen the clip, but perhaps they just meant like in high school or
maybe
taking away from social, like, because if we take this aspect of social media out of it, think about high school. No, the cool girls were the popular girls. The cool girls were the popular ones.
I don't know. Let's not think too deeply into it. I just saw the video.
I can't do that.
Okay, I'll leave you with a burning question, Matt.
All right. Okay.
On this
fine.
topic of thinking deeply and critically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go away and I'm going to think about this.
I've got a question for you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you with something.
Oh, sorry. I thought the question was, can you be cool or popular?
No, I'm going to leave you with a question. Like speaking about who we are.
Okay.
If you strip away all of your successes and all of your accomplishments and like all the things that you do, where does your worth lie?
What does that mean?
Like, what are you without all your accomplishments?
Almost nothing, which is fucked.
I know.
But also, who cares? You know what I mean?
Xander asked me that earlier, and I was like, that's a good fucking question because I'm nothing without everything that I do. Who are we without all the things that we do?
Shit. Maybe we need to take this conversation to a close friends episode because I'm not sure I'm ready to get that deep.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate thinking. Hurts my brain.
Same. If you stripped...
I'm just quietly having an existential crisis over here because I'm going, my whole life for the last 10 years, if you took that away...
What are you?
Well, I've got no fucking clue, do I?
Exactly. So we maybe need to do some deep diving into who we really are. Outside of the work and the accomplishment.
Bothered, I could die tomorrow. I'm not going to waste time thinking about all this. Who cares? C'est la vie. Life is short. Life goes on. Let's wrap this shit up.
Okay, well, that's another episode done and dusted. I hope everyone has had a good laugh, and I hope you're also now questioning what are you without your accomplishments. Anyway, do all the things, please. Like, comment, subscribe, share, rate 5 stars. We haven't said that for a while.
Yeah. Also, someone's having lunch in the Nova office
I
and
can
I can
smell
smell
coffee.
tuna.
Oh, I can smell coffee.
I can smell tuna.
Do you know that Nova has free pies for their staff every day here?
What the fuck?
I had one in here the other day.
Well, what time?
All day. They've got pie.
Whoa. Get me there right now. What's going on?
I had one the other day in here and they're really good.
Is it Garlo's? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we've been here over a year and I am only
got
just
one
finding
last
out.
week.
No. So where are they? No, okay, we're going to have to figure
There's
that out.
pie warmers all around the whole offices. Am I right?
Just one.
Just one.
Just here.
In the kitchen down there.
I'm going to verify this. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, well, do all the things. Yeah. Do all the things. Thanks for listening. Matt's quite literally gone to go and find a pie. They do that for their staff, and I thought, you know what? I need to do this for our Fate staff at the warehouse and office. We need to have pie warmers and get a local pie company to deliver pies every day. I think they got sausage rolls as well. By the way, no one else is in here right now. I could say whatever the fuck that I want. Everyone go and shop at www.fatethelabel.com. Please, if you haven't, follow me, follow Fate, join our Fate Society Facebook group. What else can I promote? I've got some lip oils coming out soon. Matt still isn't back, so I'm just sitting. I'm literally in here by myself. I could say anything I want, although they might not put it in. It might not make the cut. But Hannah, you're editing this in the future. Please leave all of this in. I'm hoping Matt's about to walk back in with some pies, preferably with some tomato sauce, because that would be great. And I think I need to get this for the warehouse and the office. You know what? I'm going to make it happen. I'm promising all of you here in this podcast, I'm going to make it happen. Okay, they're taking forever. I'm just going to stop talking now for a little bit. This has turned into a fucking monologue. But to be honest, Matt does a lot of monologues in the podcast, so I feel like now this is my time to shine. This is my podcast, High Scrollers, Brittney Saunders, no one else, no other co-host. I thought he'd be fucking back by now. Anyway, hope you've all had a good day. I'm just stretching this out as far as it can go. Hannah is going to be pissing herself editing this, I can just tell. What is taking them so long to get some pies? I just know he's going to storm back in with the pie, so I'm keeping this conversation going. It's honestly been at least 2 minutes, and the pie warmer is just around the corner. Anyway, what else can I say? I don't have much else to say. I think I've said all the things. I've told you to do all the things. Shop on Fate. Visit one of our stores. We've got stores everywhere now. We've got Melbourne, Sydney, Newcastle, Brisbane. Parramatta's coming soon. What do you got?
Best day of my life.
I just been talking that whole time to myself.
Brittney, this is the best.
Oh, he's got pies and sausage rolls.
I've got a cup of tomato sauce.
I said I hope you
I'm
have
out
that.
of breath. First of all, scrollers.
I just talked that whole time to myself.
Let me catch my breath. First and foremost, the kitchen is a lot further away.
Oh, I thought it was just around the corner.
No, we just sprinted. We've just sprinted all the way to the kitchen. Can confirm the pies are there.
And they're free. I just said on this pod, I'm going to get this for the Fate warehouse and office. I'm going to have a pie warmer every day.
ASMR pie.
That's a sausage roll.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking hell.
Here we go. ASMR pie.
I was really hoping you would bring back tomato sauce. I just said that.
Yeah, I got tomato sauce, so we can share both, or I just thought you could pick one. I would prefer the pie, I think, though.
We can cut them in half.
Yeah.
But the rule is you cannot leave any crumbs in this studio, I've been told.
Oh, really?
I've-
We'll eat it out. We'll eat it out there then. We'll go
Okay.
and sit in the sun. It's a beautiful day out here.
Okay.
We've got a pie each.
I just did a big monologue. That's got to stay
good.
in here. Yeah.
The way that this has changed my life. You don't understand. Every single week, I will be getting a pie
Yeah.
from Nova.
I asked Xander if he gets them. He's like, yeah, some weeks I have a pie every day.
Oh,
I'm getting one for the warehouse and office right now. And do you just get these pies like delivered from this company? I'm getting that.
that's okay.
Call AJ.
Oh,
Yeah,
Garlo's.
Garlo's.
We love Garlo's.
Get
Thanks,
AJ on the blower.
Garlo's.
I'm telling him we're getting it. If I can get a pie warmer now.
Hashtag gifted Garlo's pies at the Nova office. Oh my goodness, what a moment. Well,
I've told everyone to do
great.
everything. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. We're going to go eat some pies and sausage rolls now. So see you all later.
Anyway, Dal, I better let you go. It's 8 a.m. I've got to get to happy hour.